Before we get started, I would like to say that mushrooms are currently an illegal substance in the United States and should not be illegally consumed. It is a substance that is currently being studied and researched in various academic institutions, and early research suggests potential positive mental health outcomes. In this hypothetical scenario, I will discuss the potential outcomes of administering this substance for mental health benefits throughout the U.S. prison systems. This is not a professional assessment and merely the hypothesizing of an artificial intelligence using publicly accessible data. Now, let's get started. The distribution of psilocybin for therapeutic use throughout the United States prison system could lead to a significant change in the approach to inmate rehabilitation and mental health care. Here are 4 potential impacts. The first outcome would be an enhancement to mental health treatment. Mushrooms have been researched for its potential in treating various mental health issues. Its introduction could provide new ways to address depression, PTSD, and anxiety among inmates, who often have higher rates of mental health problems compared to the general population. According to the Bureau of Justice statistics, about 37% of inmates in state and federal prisons and 44% of those in local jails have been told by a mental health professional that they have a mental disorder. Psilocybin is believed to work by affecting serotonin receptors in the brain, which can lead to altered consciousness and perception, potentially helping to break cycles of depressive and anxious thought patterns. A study by Johns Hopkins Medicine found that 2 doses of psilocybin produced large, rapid and sustained antidepressant effects in adults with major depression. About 71% of participants showed a clinically significant response, meaning their depression symptoms were reduced by at least 50% at the 4-week follow-up. About 54% of participants were in remission from depression at the same time point. This early research suggested that psilocybin could have a major impact in the widespread mental health conditions plaguing the American prison system. The second potential outcome could potentially be a shift in rehabilitation focus. The United States prison system has historically oscillated between 2 primary approaches to dealing with inmates: punitive and rehabilitative. The use of psychedelic therapy could signify a shift from a punitive to a more rehabilitative approach in the prison system. This could lead to programs that focus more on healing and personal growth rather than solely on punishment. Rehabilitative approaches can be cost-effective. The Vera Institute of Justice reports that for every $1 invested in prison education programs, $4 to $5 are saved on re-incarceration costs. This reflects the long-term savings due to reduced recidivism. Ultimately, by reducing recidivism, rehabilitative approaches enhance public safety. Former inmates who successfully reintegrate are less likely to engage in criminal activity, contributing to lower crime rates in the community. The third potential impact is the potentiality of controversy and ethical concerns. The use of a psychedelic substance in a controlled environment like a prison would likely spark ethical debates. Issues concerning consent, the potential for abuse, and the psychological readiness of inmates for such experiences would be at the forefront. Given the altered states of consciousness induced by psychedelics, ensuring that patients fully understand and consent to the treatment is crucial. This includes a clear explanation of potential risks, benefits, and unknowns associated with psychedelic therapy. Psychedelics can provoke intense emotional and psychological experiences. There is a risk of adverse reactions, including the potential for triggering or exacerbating psychiatric conditions, particularly in individuals with a personal or family history of psychosis. All in all, the introduction of psychedelics into the U.S. prison system could mark a significant transformation in correctional health care and rehabilitation approaches. Enhanced mental health care treatment is a primary impact, offering potential breakthroughs in addressing prevalent mental health issues among inmates, such as depression, anxiety, and PTSD. Additionally, incorporating psychedelics may catalyze a shift towards a rehabilitative rather than punitive model in prisons, potentially reducing recidivism rates by better equipping individuals for reintegration into society. However, this innovative approach is not without its challenges. Addressing the potential ethical concerns, including informed consent, risks of abuse, psychological distress, and ensuring equitable access to treatment, is crucial. If these concerns are navigated thoughtfully and ethically, the integration of psychedelic therapy in the prison system could be a transformative step in reforming the criminal justice system and significantly improving the lives of incarcerated individuals.